Hi, Danny. So obviously how last season ended, not what any player wants to have happen. Um, what is your where is your head at now as we are 2 days away going into a new season?
Yeah, I think all of us definitely found like a little bit more appreciation for the small things each day and kind of a more of like I get to do this versus like I have to do this. So as a team, I know we're ecstatic to be able to step on the field on Friday and just do everything that feels mostly back to normal. I mean, obviously some things aren't, but in the end of the realm of things, I mean, we still get to play softball, and that's really all that matters. But we're just happy to step on dirt again, honestly, and be all together and play the game that we trained so hard to be good at this year. So I think we're all ready to get out there for sure.
Logan?
Hi, Danny. I spoke to Coach a little bit about this, but how would you say this offseason has gone for you and for the team, um, given the coaching transition and COVID and all the other eventualities?
Yeah, all that fun stuff. I think all of us have really embraced just having this challenge put against us every single day. I mean, the new coaching staff being hit with COVID and a whole new team was just spot on with everything. I mean, they really helped us transition into all of this new COVID protocols really easily. But on the off season, even when we were on break, we were all still trying to stay connected. We were all holding each other accountable, and we did some discipline December stuff that Coach C brought into the program, and it was a lot of stuff like from January on, even like up to tomorrow when we practice. That we practice right off of the airplane tomorrow, so we are all like really ready no matter what, because we are really taking pride in the little things and being able to cover everything that will keep us better, from hydration to practice. So
James?
Hi, how motivated you are going into this season after last season was cut short?
yeah, I mean, like I said earlier, it's like a different, obviously it's not the times that we want to be. We want to be playing more games than we are scheduled for, but I mean, we will take anything that we can get. We're just happy to be out there, happy to be all healthy and together. And honestly, we just are happy to be able to stay with one another. But I mean, obviously, it's been a different type of motivation because we finally get to play after a year in some. But I think that motivation stays no matter what, just because of it's still the game that we like to play.
Owen?
So not to put you on the spot with Coach on the Zoom call, but what is your favorite thing that Coach has brought to this program since you got here, whether it be a certain drill or a mindset or an attitude? Like, what is the thing that you personally really have fallen in love with what Coach has brought?
This is actually a very easy question, even with Coach on the call. I really like we have very like structured like values, pillars, and goals for us every single day. I mean, just the structure that they've brought to the program, and even just like being professional. Like we always talk about that, like a high expectation no matter what. And like we went over our travel expectations, and it's just very like point blank period. Like this is what a Penn State softball athlete looks like. And I like how she implemented like the Penn State way with what she wanted to bring to the program and kind of met in the middle. Like blue collar is one of our like main pillars for Penn State softball. So I like how we can like we always have them, we always talk about them, and the structure and the professionalism that's brought every single day is definitely something that'll stay in our culture ever since Coach Steve brought it in this past season. So
Any other questions for Danny? Go ahead, Logan.
So this is another question that I spoke to Coach about, but the conference-only schedule, would you say that makes preparation any easier, any harder? Just how different would it be than an ordinary schedule?
personally, I don't really see a difference, just because I mean we try to go like no face other like opponent on the other side of the field. I know a lot of us think that way, but I mean, I don't see it any different. I'm just happy to be able to play again, honestly. And I think that's what a lot of us are thinking. But from like a normal schedule, obviously, like we would have spent a lot more weekends in Florida, but that's fine. I mean, I'm excited to play series right away. It's definitely going to be challenging because playing a team 3 times in one weekend is, I mean, obviously it's a little bit more challenging, but we do get these 2 weekends in Florida to kind of kickstart that up. So I think it'll be fine.
Owen?
So being a school and a program in the North, obviously we don't have the weather that we can practice, that you guys can practice outside and practice on a diamond outside. And when you get to Florida, you're playing on a field that you really haven't gotten a whole lot of used to. What is that like? What is it like to practice really not on a baseball field for a very long time and then go immediately into gameplay like on a field without a whole lot of preparation?
Yeah, completely understand. Like that question is very valid because when we are in Haluba, we're so lucky to be able to have that facility. And actually, we're going on the football turf today, so that's nice to be able to get outside. Maybe outfield have a few plot flies that don't have a ceiling to it, but honestly, the whole adaptability piece that Coach C and the staff has brought to the program is all about that. I mean, we're ready to go no matter what environment. I mean, if we get down to Florida and it ends up being cold for some reason, we're ready for that too. So I think like there's no excuses in the fact that the dirt might be, we haven't touched dirt in a long time. We haven't really played like on a full like outside field. I think that piece is where we are just so resilient in anything that we can just check right back in no matter what, it doesn't matter. And we're going to bring it no matter what. So I think as a team, as a mindset and a mentality, we're going to be fine.